saw a good friend of mine I hadn't seen since college, and the first thing he said to me was, "Oh my God, you've like lost all your hair." And I was like, "Oh, you're still a dick." And look, I resent him saying that because I feel like, dude, I haven't lost all my hair. I think it's pretty obvious I'm still losing it. I don't think you ever lose all your hair. I don't think that ever happens. That would be nice. That would be like a silver lining to going bald if at some point you didn't have to deal with hair anymore. But I still have to get my hair cut. Yeah, how embarrassing is that? I go to a place, I sit down, I'm like, "Hey, will you cut my hair?" And the guy's like, "What the fuck for?" And then he does jokes the entire time. He's like, "A little more off the top." But I realized I gotta get my hair cut more than someone with a full head of hair. I don't know why you nodding there made me real uncomfortable. You're like, "Yeah, you do." It's true. Someone with a full head, you got a great head of hair, man. I would suck your dick for your hair. Come on up here. Let's get you. Alright. I'm glad you held him back. That was terrifying. Oh man. Obviously I'm joking, but if it worked, I'd give it a shot. What's my point? I forgot my point. Oh yeah, you let your hair grow out. It looks cool. He looks like a cool dude. If I let my hair grow out, people are like, "That guy looks like he invented a time machine." Then I gotta stumble around like, "Marty, we gotta go back." I said that once to a guy who was like, "No, I can't let my hair grow out. If I let my hair grow out, I get a mullet." I'm like, "Must be tough." You know what kind of mullet I get if I let my hair grow out? Party in the back, apocalypse in the front. And I got this new doctor. He's asking me all these new patient questions. He's like, "Hey, do you have trouble sleeping? Or do you ever have blood everywhere?" That's an important one. Don't ignore that symptom. And then he gets to this part where he's like, "Have you experienced any hair loss?" And I was like, "Are you a real doctor?" Yeah, man, this isn't a choice. What do you think? I walk into a barber shop holding a picture of a Subaru, just point to the top of the car, then the top of my head, and say, "Could I get like a moonroof?" I couldn't believe he said that. "Have you experienced any hair loss?" I wanted to be like, "You know what? Actually, I haven't. Technically, I was born like this. I did experience a tiny bit of hair growth, but luckily that cleared itself right out." Here's the only thing I can come up with maybe why he asked me that question. Maybe he thought I didn't know I was bald. And he just thought it was like his medical duty to let me know. He's just like, "Have you experienced any hair loss?" And he wanted me to be like, "I don't think so." Oh, you're a good doctor. That wouldn't even work. Because when I go like this, it still feels like I have hair. It's still pretty fuzzy up here. Like if I was blind, I would think I'm killing it. I really would. So I was, we just had a holiday. I was talking to my good friend over the holiday about Santa because neither of us have kids. Does anyone here not have children? Round of applause. Nice. Just don't do it. Just pull out or fake your orgasms. So me and my friend don't have kids, but we're talking about Santa because we were trying to figure out if when we do have kids one day, are we going to tell them about Santa being real? And first of all, I don't get why it's okay for us to lie to kids about Santa being real, but when I used to do it to my ex-girlfriend about us getting married, I'm the bad guy. My friends would be like, "Are you still telling her that?" I'd be like, "You gotta see the smile it brings to her face." It's like Christmas morning. Wasn't it funny when she would do it to me about her taking her birth control? So me and my friend were trying to figure out if telling a kid about Santa Claus can do any long-term psychological damage. And I don't really think it can. I mean, I think it has a lot to do with how you find out. I know there's no good way to break it to your kid that Santa isn't real, but my mom was just doing the dishes while drinking a beer, and then she goes, "You're not still dumb enough to believe that, are you?" And I had to be like, "No." And then I just ran into my room, put my face in my pillow, and whispered, "He only comes if you believe." And then I just went to prom the next day. So really, I don't think telling you about Santa Claus can do any long-term psychological damage. And here's what I do think it did for me. I think believing in Santa Claus, especially for all those formative years, made it like just a little harder for me to figure out whether or not I believed in God. Does that make sense? Because like for all those years, I believed in this magical guy who can do the impossible. Then it just turns out to be my parents. So then I start growing up and start to question my religion, just trying to figure out what I believe. And I have to call up my mom and dad and be like, "Wait, are you guys also God?" Like when my ex-girlfriend finally got her period that one time, was that you guys?